Shall I do some stupid golf-related intro?
Hey guys, it's your boy. BritBoys.
Welcome to the PGA Podcast.
Hosted by NBC Sport.
We're bringing you live coverage of the FedEx Cup. Just leave it as that.
Look at that for a shot.
Well, as Amit puts his drive on the fairway, we welcome you all to the Annual Podcast.
Once a year. We're going to do one. Once a year.
Once a year. And
Podcast.
we're going to cover a lot of bits and pieces about the channel and what we're doing, what we're not doing, what we will never do.
No more Arc.
Arc being
Ever
one
again.
of those things, well, sort of. As my pro golfer, as you can see here, steps up to the plate. Have we got zoom on this?
Looks a lot like McElroy.
We have no
a
zoom,
lot.
no.
A lot of people do say he looks a lot like McElroy. To be fair,
It's weird.
it's not McElroy, but you know.
I promise you, it's not.
Funnily enough, his surname is actually McElroy, but it's not.
That's not the.
It's McIlroy. This one's McIlroy.
Yeah, so I can see what
You get what I'm saying. You get where I'm going with this. Right, so
Actually,
let's
Ronnie
cover
Mackerel.
as George Ames's approach to the bunker. Can we go first over Arc? Because that is honestly probably the biggest talking point.
Whenever we've spoke about Arc, I usually just take the lead on it.
True.
Because of my strong feelings towards it,
surprised
good or
you didn't
bad.
immediately. I was surprised you didn't just immediately just go, not playing it, and then that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna give
expecting that.
I'm gonna give was it Studio Wildcard? I'm actually gonna give them my time of day, which is shocking, really, because I don't really seem to care about people who play the game. But I think I'll speak for everyone when I say enjoyment was as lost in that game quite quickly.
In the rough.
I agree. Yes.
Yeah.
It's nothing like. It's hard because the game could be
Aberration, especially.
everything I want from the game is there. Like, I love the dinosaur thing. I love the survival. Those two things together are great, but it just doesn't work how I want it to work anymore. The first server we did, I thought was really good. When we had the next one, I still really enjoyed that.
You know, personally, I
Aberration.
really enjoyed the original server that we had that we first started recording on properly, which was
Definitely.
which was Ragnarok.
Or Ragnarok was.
Wait, what did we do on the island? We went around the lake, didn't we?
Yeah.
The island was quite good, and I liked it. Ragnarok was good as well, and I enjoyed that. And
Ragnarok was
Aberration
great, so it didn't try to be like, didn't try too hard. It was just another map.
Oh, I'm just messing it up here massively.
I was going to say make
Yeah,
the settings easier because we're going to be concentrating on trying to play golf.
Aberration was just a mess, really.
We were really excited because we honestly thought it would refresh our feelings for Ark, and it was on the face of it, it was a really gorgeous looking map, and it had a lot more interesting dynamics that the other maps didn't have. But
I think
it got really difficult.
it demanded. Well, I think it's because it demanded more time than we had.
It got too hard and we lost our heads.
Well, no, because when you only have maybe in a week, maybe say average it out, we probably had about 6 hours of recording.
That's what I mean. Like, everyone,
After
we haven't
week.
actually said it. Like, we all work full time. We all have other
Yes.
commitments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Nev works 40 hours. Robbie works 40 hours or more.
Probably more
a
than
week.
40 hours, to be honest. Yeah.
I do 40
Don't
hours
mind
and then play football 4 or 5 times a week. That's just like finding time for it. So in the end, we only probably had 5 or 6 hours to record Arc every week, and that game I think personally it demands more than 5 or 6 hours a week to get what you need to get out of it as a game. Not even recording it wise, to progress as a game, moving yourself forward. Like some games you can jump on and just progress. Like this game, like you can jump on here, do a couple of rounds, gain some XP, do what you need to do. Whereas on Ark, you can't really do that.
There's just with the new elements that came into play on Aberration, it was just you honestly needed like 2 hours to go and harvest all the material because no one wants to watch that, and it's far too much footage to actually like time lapse.
It's boring.
It gets really, really boring, and then you need a break from the game, like a whole couple of days break from the game to get.
You know what it's like? Really well with what we had on Aberration.
What?
It's like if you're sort of. It's like what older people say, like when they play like sport and they go, "Oh yeah, once I've played, like I need 2 or 3 days to recover." That's what my brain felt like after playing Ark.
It's no joke. It literally is how we felt. Like we record a session of Ark, and to be honest, I've heard this from a lot of other YouTubers as well, and they literally say, "I don't want to play that game for another week," and that's it, done. Edit the episode, and then come back to it at a later date, and it literally is like that.
I don't know if it's a console thing, but it just becomes hard to enjoy. I don't know if it's easier on PC. There's loads of different mods and stuff that can make your daily chores on that game a bit easier and stuff. I don't know if it's just a console thing, but your life on that game isn't fun.
It got real difficult. It got really, really frustrating, and especially when things don't go to plan and you have to spend more time on the game, take more time out of your day to fix those issues. You know, maybe we'd literally go to an area which was completely safe, and then we'd get attacked, and the raptors would die, and we would have to tame new raptors, and that would be an hour in itself. And it was just like, and in the end we started looking towards commands and stuff like that to kind of make things a bit more exciting, and then that just kind of gets out of hand at the same time because you're like, oh, we could just command that, but then you kind of take away the realism and the enjoyment of the game, and you kind of think, well, why are we even doing this in the first place if we're not going to make it legit?
And just give us all of our stuff back.
Yeah. So I mean, the long, the tall, and the short of it is we're just not giving up on it. We've just had enough of it, and we're not enjoying it. So
the Extinction DLC.
Yeah, we'll have a look. Well, obviously, we'll come back and have a look.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm keen to cover it.
We'll definitely come back and have a look at it and see what it's like. But
not going to guarantee another Ark series at any point.
Yeah. I'd say we're only going to focus on. And I've always said this. I'll only focus on something that I'm enjoying. If it's not enjoyable, it's pointless.
Ark was essentially the reason that we started this, but
True.
It grew very, very
tedious.
Yeah, that's the one. It was. We wanted to make it really, really good, and we did. But it's currently, anyway, it's a little bit too much work for us, and the way the game works on console, it just makes it a lot harder to do what we want to do with it. So for now, we've just got to put it to bed.
On the flip side, there is a lot of stuff coming out that we want to cover.
We
want to play. Which is also another flip side of it. If we were still doing Ark, there's a plethora of games that we want to play. Would we even have time for all of them if we still had an Ark series as well? It would actually be really hard with all the other games that are coming out between sort of September to November that we want to be playing. So it's actually making time for it, because there's a lot of, obviously everyone knows, there's a lot of stuff coming out this year. Obviously all the yearly updated games, like your FIFAs and your Maddens and all those sort of EA games, they come out in the next month or two.
Yes.
And then you've got all the other games that are coming out in and around sort of Christmas time. So,
which is going to be a talking point of ours coming up, in fact. So, get excited for that.
How horrible of a hole this is.
Oh, it's absolutely disgusting. Yeah.
Utterly despicable.
Let's address that upcoming video side of things. Hand over once again to Zamet, because it's football related. Yeah,
so the plan is to get a camera. and start doing some videos of us doing more sport-related content as well. Maybe a bi-weekly upload where we record ourselves doing some sort of sporting content. Maybe doing some a few sort of vlog style things as well, which we're going to try and do so people can actually see who we are. Obviously, a lot of people that do subscribe know who we are already, but obviously some people don't, and it would be cool for people to know who we are, so we're going to do stuff like that. Obviously, there's a new FIFA coming out as
Just
well.
like sticking a face cam on some things at the same time.
Yeah, of course. With the new FIFA coming out, there's stuff that we want to do with that, and we're going to do it properly, and we're going to do it right, and we're going to make it fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
We'll go
and then there's
for
obviously
regalia.
Literally for regalia. And then we've got all the other games coming out that, I mean, we all know Fallout, but there's a couple of others in there as well that we're gonna.
Battlefield 5.
Yeah, I'll reel those off, shall I? So we have so the football related content, like in real life stuff, is going to be on its way, and then we've got
IRL.
IRL. We have Red Dead Redemption 2 on pre-order, so we can bring that to the channel as soon as that gets to us. Fallout 76, the news side of things is already here, but the actual gameplay and stuff like that, and bringing the features of that game to the channel as soon as we can, that can happen as well. And Battlefield 5 we also have on pre-order. We're already big Battlefield people, and are kind of thinking about pushing the channel towards the Battlefield side of things more than other stuff. So that's definitely going to be a big focus for us coming up. But that kind of covers. Yeah, yeah, basically. You know, we get the fact that people want to watch gamers that are good at stuff. You know, you don't necessarily want to watch content where people are bad at things. We get that. There are things that we are not so good at. Is someone going to the toilet?
I'm pretty sure Zamet is currently taking a piss.
Maybe.
Only here, ladies and gentlemen. Only on BritBoysPlay.
You know what? I was trying to be really quiet as well, so like.
I know, she like spots halfway
You had
through.
2 bites at the cherry.
Give me the respect that I deserve.
The side of the bowl is a thing.
Oh. Right, well. Let's continue.
Battlefield 5 is going to come out, and we're going to do with that what a lot of people did with COD World War 2.
Yep.
Which we all bought because we thought we were going to bring to the channel, and then realised we didn't like the game.
It was terrible.
Yeah. So we're going to hopefully leave out the terrible game side of things, but just bring a lot of it to, you know, what's happening about the game, updates, trivia, you know, all of this kind of stuff, and then just bring general gameplay to the channel as well. So, yeah, that's the plan with Battlefield 5. That's probably going to be the feature game on the channel from now on, I'd say. That's probably going to be our expertise.
Fallout.
Is going to be a close second, I reckon, yeah.
It's, yeah, because I really, really can't wait.
Yeah, we're very excited. Obviously, we've done podcast style videos on it already, and we're really, really up for it. We're really excited. So it's going to be another game to the franchise that we probably enjoy most. So that's
definitely
it's a good thing. So yeah, that kind of covers what we've got coming up for now. It's going to be.
I'm sure there was more.
There is definitely more coming out. I think they're more indie style games that we might cover. What might happen is we have a slot free on a week, and we might do a different game every month, and we might do a playthrough style of it, or a little bit of online content, or you know, that kind of side of things. I know there is a lot of other stuff like there was a couple of things that we were going to do, isn't there? There was a couple of games that were coming out recently.
I think I remember. There's another golf game coming out. Whether or not we're going to get that, or we're just going to keep using this as like a podcast background.
I've already bought the latest golf game that's just come out.
Isn't there another one coming out?
That is it.
I thought it wasn't out until August.
No, it came out this month.
Right.
So yeah, there are going to be other games in there as well. That's not going to be the be all and end all. And at the end of the day, we might, what we like might change along the way, and we'll pick other things up. I know there's some sort of smaller indie games coming out, and I'm particularly really interested in doing playthroughs and stuff like that. So whether that be with one or more people, we can just kind of go from there. So. But for now, leading up to when those new games coming out, there's probably going to be a set amount of games that we're going to be doing, including Football Manager. So I'll hand the mic to George for this one.
Yeah, Football Manager gets really difficult to play this time of year because obviously everything's going on in the football season with transfers and teams changing leagues and all stuff like that. There might be a few videos, or there will be a few videos come out.
I don't know where I was thinking of putting that, but that's not where I thought it was going to end up at all. In no way did I think my ball was going to end up there. Stop.
It hasn't stopped, mind you.
Good boy.
There you go.
It has that. Yeah, there will be some stuff like challenges. There'll be a few different things that we'll put up for Football Manager. But when the new game comes out in November, we're going to do something a bit more proper. There's going to be a proper It'll be a Coventry series where we take the disgrace that is Coventry and try and put them on the map again.
Yeah.
Which is probably the greatest achievement that I'll actually have in my entire life. Doing something like that. So we'll do something like that, and it'll be fun.
You've run into quite a few of technical difficulties along the way, haven't we? So.
Yeah, it's just computer-based stuff that's a bit.
Again, yeah, we're gonna have better tech with all these games as well.
Yeah, the tech side's getting there.
Yeah,
that's been the problem, really. That's been the main.
Not only will the games be better and newer, like the actual recording devices, the systems that they're played on.
Our understanding of everything and how everything works as well is just the more time we spend with it, it's getting better. Like the first year on YouTube is a really difficult one because we've been trying to learn how everything works and what doesn't work for YouTube, what doesn't work for us, what does, and all this kind of stuff. So,
God.
This should be interesting. Hey? If anyone can pull this shot off, it's Raws.
Question is, how many clubs are you going to break trying this one?
I only need a 7 iron. If anyone else gets that reference, you can more than welcome to put it in the comments.
No one is going to get that.
No one's getting that reference, are they?
This ball's coming straight back at you.
Literally.
That bush is not even fully on the screen. That's just got your ball written all over it.
What have I got? I can probably play it the same. I did hit. Yeah, that'll be alright. That'll get out. I'll just hit it against the flipping mound and just get it out. It's fine. I can play out the sand. So, for now, Football Manager is going to be probably one of the most important things. For now, it's going to be a little bit... You're going to be doing little projects here and there, and then when the new game comes out, it'll be a full-on, full-blown.
Yeah, it'll be a proper... We'll do it right, and we'll go... Well, Regalia.
That's that one. Battlefield 1 is going to make a pretty hefty return. Because we're...
It's one of the only games we enjoy playing anymore.
Yeah.
And we're good at it.
Yeah, we're good at it. So we, like I was saying earlier, you guys want to watch stuff that people are good at. So we're gonna be doing that side of things. And then we do want to play Fortnite, and we do want to do the best job possible with Fortnite, but we're just kind of not enjoying the how linear it is. We're not good enough at the game right now to bring good gameplay to the channel, and we we don't have enough time to kind of practice. A lot of the time we spend playing games is to record them, not to practice.
I'll tell you what.
As credit where credit is due, you've put that very close. I'll respect that.
What you might see with Fortnite is that it's just less gameplay and more sort of restricting ourselves in the way that we play it, just to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah, exactly that. We want to be able to enjoy it, and right now we're not enjoying kind of slaving at it to try and get gameplay. We haven't quite found our way with the game and how we should play it to the best of our ability, because I know that a lot of people do have that, kind of, you got to play to your strengths. We're not quite sure what those are at the moment, because we don't really. We're a very interesting group of people.
You get bored
and
stuff,
some things don't work for us, some things does. So it's going to be more funny compilations. If we get challenges and we can jump on the bandwagon of those, like stay on the bus until the last point, then jump out or whatever. And then Fallout news is going to keep going. We're going to keep doing the Fallout news until the release of the game. There's probably going to be less and less news as time goes on, but we'll try and find interesting things to bring to the channel and in regards to that game before the beta comes out, which we are signed up for, so we will be able to bring the beta to the channel, and obviously that will come out earlier than the actual game's release, which is November. So and then apart from that, that's it. I think that covers what's happened with Ark, what we've got coming to the channel soon, what we have for now, and the only other thing to cover really is how we feel after a year of being on the YouTubes, which should be interesting. Yeah, we're only 5 holes in. Well, that's okay, because we're only playing a 12 round, so.
True. Golf is only 12 holes.
Quick round of 12.
We've just done the front 6.
I'm just about to finish front 6, and then we'll have back 6 in a second. That's an inside joke. We're not expecting anyone to understand what that is.
We could
Don't
do
want anyone
this
going, oh, golf has more than 12 holes, you idiots. Do know that that's 18 holes.
We could do
That
a
bunk
sort
looks
of
a bit like a
on.
wang.
What?
Interesting observation.
Oh, right. Robbie, are you going to still... Oh, damn it. Well, we're never going to
Hang on, no, I'll bring the course map up.
In the whole map.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I'll bring the course map up when it gets to my shot, and we'll see this bunker that looks like a wang.
That for a shot.
That is a good shot.
If only there was like a really good golf game, like.
I don't think you can get much. I'm not saying this is brilliant, but there's not really much more to it.
I just want an old.
You know what I mean?
I just want Tiger Woods 2004.
Oh, such a good game. I like the game modes on there, especially though, because this is literally there's the arcade and stuff, but that's pretty pointless. And then the only other thing is the actual pro career, which is literally just playing rounds of golf over and over.
Over again, and there's nothing more to it.
I think we kind of wish that golf had a bit more of a following in terms of games, because we would actually genuinely play quite a lot of it if we knew that
that's
people.
The best of the bunch.
Well, we know you're good with your wedges, and how it just took a sudden That's an absolute howler.
Oh no!
Oh, what? What? No. You'll see that on the footage. That is not right. There's something very wrong there.
That's not right, that.
My swing path was a bit skewy, I know, but it was not enough to do that.
Oh no, that was so funny.
Oh, you both missed it. Oh god, it's possibly the worst hole. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Right.
Oh yeah, so is there anything else we want to say about being on the YouTubes for a year? It's definitely been a learning experience. Definitely been interesting.
You learn all the time. Like, it's the same with anything, isn't it, really? Every oh my god. Every video you upload, everything you do, you get better.
Stop.
Like, even if it's not the best video, like, you get
Keep going,
better.
Bob. Yeah,
Back
you know,
fish.
we've learned. Oh God.
No!
Yes! Come back, don't take it there. Look at where you.
Oh no.
Have another go at it. That's gonna be the best thing to do. Have another go at it.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
So yeah, it's been a
Right,
learning
now,
experience. We've learnt a lot. We've learnt what works for us and what doesn't work for YouTube, and what we want to do, and how that affects how we record and stuff like that. And we will be learning constantly, I think. And it's only a year. A lot of these bigger guys that completely dwarf us have been doing this for, nearly 10 years. Some of them. So.
And they all say, obviously the start's the hardest, but you can look at them from their first year, and I'm pretty sure we've got more than most people, not most people, and some people would have had at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's been really difficult to really stay positive, and we still get those down moments. I'd say. I mean, I know I do.
I think it's always important just to enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't bother with it at all if I wasn't having fun doing it.
Yeah.
Like, in my spare time, if I wasn't having fun making a video or playing a game, I wouldn't do it. It's the same with anything in life, I think, with like a job, or if say you play a sport or you have a hobby. If you're not enjoying that anymore, then either if it's a job, you look for something else to do. If it's a sport, then you stop playing it. If you're not enjoying going out for nights out with your mates, you don't do it as much. If you're not enjoying making like videos on YouTube, then you just don't do it. Like, you just stop doing it. And I think as long as I'm enjoying it, I won't stop doing it. And you're all going down there.
I honestly thought you were, because you hit the same club again.
As long as it's enjoyable, I'm more than happy. I'm not going to stop doing it.
Yeah, so that's the train of thought. We're enjoying it. We enjoy it. We still enjoy it. And we'll just keep going. You know, we don't really know how this whole YouTube algorithm thing works. We've certainly struggled for growth in our first year, but then again, we've got no one to compare ourselves to. We don't have none of our friends, none of our people we know actually do this. So that's a fair point to make. To be honest, we actually have no one to compare it to. We don't know how else anyone is doing it, how they go about what they're doing, and all this kind of stuff. So we just have to keep going and do it for ourselves.
Literally.
We were talking about a possible Minecraft series earlier as well, but again, that would just grow tedious. I think I'd enjoy it, but especially with us, it just goes off the rails at some point.
Yeah, it does. We kind of self-destruct. We're kind of like a black hole. You know, we have a big gravitational pull, and then the more we kind of build in the Minecraft world, we have a bigger gravitational pull, and we tend to just kind of self-destruct because there's more to blow up.
The more powerful you get, the more sort of you want to take stuff over.
Yeah.
So, I want to take stuff over.
True.
And,
It's mainly you, to be fair.
To be fair, it's not. I just sort of I tease the idea, and then sort of everyone else self-destruct around me, and then I pop in at the end and just sort of obliterate everyone.
Kind of you make it happen, don't you?
Yeah, I sort of make everyone tick, and then after that's happened, after everyone's sort of mutilated everyone else, I jump in and just finish everyone else.
Yeah, that is the rundown of things, really. Yeah, and that kind of covers everything, really, doesn't it? I don't think we have anything else that we wanted to cover. You did that last week. Go on, get off.
Oh fuck.
Go on, get off.
No!
Are we going to do this as a front nine then? And then
Yeah,
this
let's
back
just do it as a
nine
front
comes
nine. We're on the 8th hole now. We're 241 yards to the flag, 86 feet downhill. So let's just see what we can make out of this, shall we?
You won't have to wait until next year to see the back nine, don't worry. I'm sure we can wangle it in somewhere.
That was absolutely killer.
Well, that's not getting there, is it?
From the
Or
opposite.
is it? No, it's not.
I've had my learnings and I'm now going to drop this on the hole. For my
What
next
are the
fig-
scores? Because once again, everyone's even for me.
Yep, that's it.
What's that?
Everyone is even.
What are the scores? Because it says even for me.
Oh, Zam's
Yeah, that's it.
even. You're 3 under, I'm 2 under.
No, everyone's even.
Oh, blimey.
You just turn
Where's that
into
going?
the-
That's got to get on the green.
Oh, blamey.
Wow.
Fairway. The wind didn't do its job. I
Right,
missed
yeah.
it
Let's just play the rest of our rounds of golf. Robbie's got a nice little chip off the green here. He's come off. That's saved in that second cut. Edge
I'll probably get
of
closer to
green.
this than I would have done with a putt.
True. I'm happy with where I am for that reason. Ooh,
Oh,
left a lot on the bone there, son.
Oh, I'm gonna be 1 over. This is a mess.
I made the green.
Close enough for me. I'm happy with par. I'm in the lead. This is a little
par
knee
is
bite to
then
this.
easy.
And they'll get your
Jiggly,
knees jiggling. Ooh, fires it down.
Whoa.
Now for Zamet's attempt. No hesitation. Straight down.
Good for me.
Here comes Rory.
Safe.
Here to miss another hole. Ooh,
Oh, God.
that was closer than I would have liked it. And I did push it a
Sketchy,
little
yeah.
bit. And here I am for this final hole. We are 396 yards to the flag. Fairway narrowing.
Do we want to
Six-
talk about glove reviews?
Well, that'll
We can-
be general sport stuff. We don't want to. I'm not want to say too much yet.
You just want to keep it in real life football related content.
Yeah, there's stuff happening. There's things in the pipeline. There are a lot of things.
True, lots of
You don't,
things.
you don't want them to know too much about us. They know a lot of things about us. Do you know a lot of things about us?
Some sort of
How we
reference
bribe
in the game.
juries to they look upon us favourably. Yeah, it's a film reference not everyone's going to get.
Not everyone's gonna get, but
You're
it's
good
just,
at that.
you know what? Our summary should, you know, in like our channel description, it should just be Simpsons, Futurama,
Makes
and
horrific
movie
references
references.
to films no one
Yeah.
will understand because they're
Yeah.
slightly wrong.
Zero gameplay.
Yeah, just Simpsons, Futurama, Family Guy, and random movies that nobody knows references. That's what the
So
channel.
basically, PewDiePie.
I don't know.
Oh, he
What was
doesn't
that
read.
noise?
That
I'm
whole
not-
shot's fired, like, you know.
Ah, okay. I thought you were starting to sing Crimson and Clover.
Ah,
Now we
firing
will.
shots at a man that makes more money than I'll make in my life in a year.
True. At this time, anyway, we never know what the future holds.
Ah, true.
It is funny
Future
though.
holds mega superstardom for us.
PewDiePie is a funny bloke. There's no doubt about it.
I like his controversy. Makes me
There's a reason why he has so many subs. It's because he man.
sub-botting.
Bought them
True.
all.
Yeah.
Bought all of them. All like 52 million of them.
It's 60 now, isn't it?
I don't know.
Anyway, this video is about us, not PewDiePie.
I've just gone off. I've gone off road, off track.
He has enough content as it is. We don't need us making more content for him.
True.
Oh,
That's a great
that
cut.
is.
He should make a video on us.
Everyone
True.
should make a video on us.
Everyone should subscribe to us.
BritBoysPlay challenge.
BritBoys play with each other.
Oh, also, or the title of all of our videos is now going to finish along the lines of, and you won't believe what happens next.
Or some sort of challenge.
Considering that's the way YouTube works now.
BritBoysPlay the front nine of Wolf Creek, and you'll never believe what happened. PGA Podcast challenge.
Right, please, just end it there. Just end it at that
It's a
point,
PGA
please.
Podcast challenge.
Please end it there. That'll be one of the funniest things. I'll watch that bit over and over again.